viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another Marvel Legends news update. Alright, so we are creeping up on Toy Fair 2020, taking place in New York here in just a few weeks, and I'm about to piss off Hasbro once again. So, coming from a very reliable source, I've got some leaked information about some upcoming figures, and just to preface this, that things often change. So as far as I know, these figures will be coming out this year. I don't know exactly when, but Hasbro might change their minds and push these releases back to next year, or years from now. But from what I understand, these figures are coming out this year, and don't know specifics about most of them, just a couple. So, starting off, we apparently are going to be getting a space armor Iron Man. So I don't know if that is based on the Mark 39 armor, which I think that's from the MCU, where it's like a white and gold with some black mixed in. I don't know if it's based on that suit. Don't know if it's going to be a movie figure, which I kind of doubt. Especially since we're not seeing any kind of movie with Iron Man in it, as far as I know. So it might be based on the I can't remember what the it might be a repaint of that stealth armored Iron Man that we just got, the one that came with the crazy Taskmaster lightsaber. It might be based on that armor, just with repainted with the light blue and the black and the white. So we'll have to wait and see what that entails. They've had different iterations of what space armor is, so I don't know what the exact design is, or any other code name for it. And then what I think I'm probably the most, I'm definitely the most excited for, and I'm really hoping that this is true, that this comes to reality, is that we're supposed to be getting a Silver Centurion, which is by far my favorite Iron Man armor. So I don't think it's going to be an MCU figure. I think that's going to be comic book based, unless they're trying to do some sort of MCU throwback, like they did recently with some of these Avengers figures, like Scarlet Witch and stuff like that. Vision, for example. Hopefully, it's going to be comic book and not based on the Iron Man 3 version of Silver Centurion. And same with that space armor. So hopefully these are not MCU Iron Man armors. But hopefully I'll be able to get more information, or hopefully they'll talk about them at Toy Fair. And then a lot of people are going to be really excited for a gray beast. So from what I understand, it's just going to be a repaint of the beast that we recently got. Somebody did this cool Photoshop mock-up showing what that figure would look like painted gray. More likely they're gonna change the head so it'll look more similar to the comics, where he kind of had like a like an Elvis widow's peak haircut. He definitely looks different than the figure that we recently got, the Jim Lee, the Jim Lee beast. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be really excited about that. I don't know in what capacity he's going to be released. Don't know if it's going to be an exclusive or what at this point, so we're just going to have to wait and see as far as that goes. And then the thing I'm least excited for is Venomized Captain America, or Venom Cap. I know that they did a run in the comics where the Avengers were all like taken over by symbiotes. Didn't read it. Some of the designs look interesting, but yeah, I could really care less about that figure. And again, I don't know how it's going to be released. I don't know if it's going to be related to the Venom movie wave that I leaked back in October. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. And then for Walgreens this year, apparently we're going to be getting another Iron Man, and this time it's going to be the 2020 Iron Man, which it's appropriately named for this year, but that design was like from the 80s or early 90s, so it's a completely different looking suit than all the modern suits that we've got. My speculation is that they're going to use they'll either use the God Killer armor and modify it, or the God, I always forget the name of that suit. But there was another really large Iron Man figure that Hasbro made recently that was really well done, and I think they'll probably just use that, and then they'll add the weird gears that he has wrapped around his shoulders. It's just a cheap, easy way to make that figure, and with not a lot of tooling involved. And then also from Walgreens, we're supposed to be getting a new Moon Knight figure, so I would have to assume that's going to be based on the classic look for Moon Knight. We recently got the modern, more armored looking Moon Knight, and I would have to assume this is going to be a classic version where he's in the white costume, or maybe a gray, white and gray version. Different artists colored him kind of gray. Some colored him kind of gray, and some colored him pretty white. So I'm guessing it's going to be similar to those versions, and that'll be cool if they give him the same treatment that they gave the new Doctor Doom. That's going to be a really nice figure. So fingers crossed that they do him justice. So yeah, with that, hopefully you guys like the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
That's crispy.